Hello, everyone. I am Lori Jovest, also known as Work Mom. I took on that persona back when I worked in the ad agency business between 2012 and 2018. And I was frequently partnered with people that were 20 years younger than me, and we'd have a ball. And I ended up giving advice and realizing that there's this piece of business that no one ever trains you on or talks about, and that is the emotional aspect. So, Work Mom was born to help young professionals learn to play the emotional contact sport of business, and it is a contact sport, so they would experience more success and less drama. And that is why we're here. So, basically, what I do is I share in my podcast my own experiences and suggestions on how to say no, how to deal with imposter syndrome, what you need to do and be as a young professional to rise through the ranks of corporate America or be a successful entrepreneur. That's an option too. So there's a lot of different things we talk about, but I'm going to be coming on YouTube every day for the next 38 days talking about my book, which is called Work Mom Says Don't Be an Idiot: 38 Lessons You Don't Want to Learn the Hard Way. You don't want to learn these lessons on your own. The reason I wrote this book is because I learned those lessons. And I really would love to help you avoid some of the difficulties that I experienced in my career. So today we're going to start it out with do as I say, not as I do. This is the first chapter in the book, and I get such a kick out of it because basically, I what is it that I think, why is it that I think I'm the person to share this information with you? Because I have a storied career. I've worked in a lot of different industries. I've worked in small companies, large companies, small entrepreneurial shops, large, corporations, and I've learned a lot, and I really felt compelled to share it because along with that journey of different work experiences, I also did a lot of personal growth work, therapy, landmark education, group, seminars and workshops, things like that, that really helped me gain a new perspective on what was required to play that emotional sport. So what I say when I say do as I say, not as I do, is listen to what I tell you in my stories and how you can avoid some of the difficulties and challenges that I experience. That's basically the advice I'd give you is do as I say, not as I did, is a really good place to start when you're listening to this information. It's not that I am, a PhD. I'm not a therapist. I've been there. I've done that. I've made the stupid mistakes. So that's the first chapter. The second chapter is really relevant, and I'd like to share it today so that we stay on our track of 38 days of YouTube and 38 lessons in my book. So chapter 1 is actually be yourself only better. And what that means is, you're a perfectly good human being. Um again, this comes directly from my book, Work Mom Says Don't Be an Idiot. And you may be a perfectly good person, but you may have some challenges with difficult people, or you may have some struggles with, the crabby coworker and want to bite back at them. So when you're at work, you are paid to be there. And what that means is you should bring your best self. When you're not paid and it's not hard, that would be called a hobby. And you can be whoever you want when you're, engaging in your hobbies. But if you're being paid to be at an organization and be a part of their team to make things happen, then you need to be the best you can be. Um, when you're at work, if you want to rise through the ranks, you owe it to yourself to bring your absolute best self, the self that you aspire to be at the office. And while you're at it, keep raising the bar on who that best self is. That will help you continue to rise through the ranks and also be open to coaching and be open to maybe being wrong, to be open to maybe I didn't handle that quite right and I'll do better next time. So today's lesson is when you are at the office, be yourself, only better. And that's really important because all you have to do, believe it or not, most people that go to the office are just being themselves. And if you can be the person that's always gracious, always respectful, always polite, always doing the right thing, you will stand out like no one else does. And I say that from, 40 years of experience in business. You will stand out. And that's what we're here for, is to help you stand out, help you create a successful career, and help you do your best at work. So that's what I have for you today. I will see you the next 37 days in a row here on YouTube, and I'm really looking forward to it. If you want to get in touch with me, I do have a website at Work Mom Says. My book is on Amazon. You can buy it there. And if you want to suggest a guest for my podcast or ask a question, there is a contact form at workmomsays.com. And I'm also an open networker on LinkedIn. So I'd love to hear from you there. Tell me what it is that you need to know. How can I help? And Work Mom is there for you. So have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.